Um, Briefly, to suggest how I feel now and how I felt when I came into this, was very comfortable with the idea of what I was going to get done. I certainly understood what I was getting into. I felt incredibly comfortable with the way I was handled, the way things were explained to me, and the way I've been treated since I met the entire team here, including my own dentist and Dr. Mathis. So if I had to give the experience some kind of rating, I'd just say absolutely excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah, one of the things that was obvious to me from the beginning was that the collaboration between Dr. Mathis and my dentist had obviously some past experience and some future experience in planning. They shared with me all of their concerns, issues, and accomplishments as we moved along, and I enjoyed the relationship between those two immensely, and still do. I think when you get into the situation where you decided to take, which is I think a giant step for anybody, because I did have to have some teeth removed that were still workable, and there were a lot of decisions to be made, and we discussed at some length which way to go, and I think the decision, once it was made, I was comfortable with, and obviously it's worked out amazingly well. When I first began the process, my expectation was to be given a choice of what to see, expectations of what was going to happen within my own framework of my dental work. Was obviously the most important thing, was to understand what I was going to end up with, and I think truly I do appreciate and have more than met my expectations of actually being able to go back, way back into when I can remember having a situation inside my dental department that worked perfectly, and that's been a wonderful experience. Having left partial bridge work and getting into a situation where everything is fixed and in place and fits together the way it's supposed to fit together, I mean, obviously there's absolutely no comparison. The ability to go out to restaurants, the ability not to be concerned about what you do with that thing at night, whether you leave it in or take it out, that was never any fun. There's just no way to explain how comfortable it is to know that you're in a fixed situation that's of comfort and security. My livelihood is based on relationships with people, whether it's on the phone or in person or doing speaking engagements. I was very concerned that this would end up being where I had, if anything, more comfort, and I certainly do. Yes, my smile is completely different than it used to be because it's bold and happy, and before it was always somewhat protected because I didn't trust it. So yeah, I'm very happy. Going into the whole operation, it really is an operation, and knowing that you're going to leave that day and still have a sense of completeness in your mouth is a pretty big deal. Just the whole idea and the scary quality of looking in the mirror and looking like you're 90 years old just didn't appeal to me. So I was very happy that we were able to accomplish that in one day, which I know is a big task, and I appreciate it. Oh, I'm happy. Yeah, the happy guys are the best. There's no better salesperson than the last happy customer, and I'll volunteer.
Fantastic.